Good morning, hello, welcome to the Tudor Cottage Diaries. These are my diaries. My name is Heidi and I'm going to be trying to do a few very short ones every day this week. One, because I'm home convalescing. I have hurt my hip. Two, I'm absolutely bored stiff. TV isn't doing it for me. And three, it's not raining, so the gardening is beckoning. So if you caught up on yesterday's short video, I mentioned the fritillars to you and I wanted to add more to the bank. Now, I didn't say this to anyone else other than you guys on YouTube. My husband doesn't subscribe to my YouTube. He finds it very, very cringy. And this is what he turned up with from work. Pots of fritillars. So these are the snake's head fritilia. I've already planted 4 of them. And then he also got this one, which I have never seen before. So if it goes to show one thing, and that's myself and my husband are on the same wavelength when it comes to the garden. So I'm going to get those in now. Added to the fritilia haul, I've also got an anemone haul, and this is Blander Blue, and these are my all-time favourite ones I've already got in the garden, and he couldn't resist them. So yeah, they're going down into a wooded area. So right here on the steps up to the lawn, I've got a really pretty corner coming along with the geums, but I've also got some of this lemon balm that is literally everywhere in the garden. So I'm going to dig that out and I'm going to add some of the fritillars here. So here they are, and they are going to go in here, and I will put them in with both hands because I can't do 2 things at once. Personally, I think that balances this area really well. So we have got the apricot of the geum is being picked up by the inside of the snake's head fritilia, and then we've got pinks bouncing around through with the scabias and then hyacinths. Yeah, a little bit of pink action. Might even add a second pot in here. So in this part of the border where I've got the fritillars, it's where the celandines are. Under here is the dahlias. Excuse my tea bags, they are organic. And I've got this little bit of earth here I can add a fritilia to. That one's just gone in. Yeah, and then that just covers up some more bare earth. I don't know if they're picking up on the video as well as my eye is picking them up, but yeah, they look more naturalised now. This is the kind of the impact I wanted from them. And definitely the ones that have been here a couple of years are stronger plants. So this one here, then this is a new one in the back here, and this is a new one in the front. So stronger, and the heads on them are bigger. So they like this bank. It's delphinium here, look, being munched here. Look at it, slugged. So I'm just going to go and grab some eggshell. I'm in the habit now of every time I use our chicken's eggs, of putting the eggshell in the oven, cooking it off, and then using it to go around delicate plants. I just will not use any slug pellets in this garden. We've got loads of amphibians in here, hedgehogs and all sorts, and yeah, I just couldn't live with myself if something ate a slug pellet. Just talking about the delphiniums outside, I've come in just to show you what's going on with these ones that have overwintered. So it's a tale of 2 halves. So these were the ones that were kept in the plastic grow houses in the unheated greenhouse, and then these ones were just left out on the shelf, and it looks like I've lost one there. So definitely worth me keeping them in the plastic grow houses. Let me show you what I mean. It's these things here, these plastic grow houses, really, really cheap as chips. I always buy the cheapest ones of those. I think my husband got me these at the end of the season in a sale, and they have shelves in them. Look at the larkspur. Just the thing on these as well, these are not gardening cloches, these are the linings for paint kettles from B&Q. You get 3 of them for really silly prices. These are years old and they're splitting, but they fit over a seed tray exactly. So there you go, there's a little hack number 2. So we're going to find a home for these now, but first of all I'm going to show you where I've got them in the garden, and they've been there for 2 years. I'll show you them there, and then I'll show you where I want them to go. We're heading up to Davy's shed. As we go past the hyacinths, the scent is, I just can't get enough of it. Absolutely intoxicating. And look at the size of these hyacinths. They are definitely loving it here. Going through past the forsythia, which this is a Poundland forsythia. So if you ever doubt the plants in Poundland, have a look, make sure they've got green shoots of life on them. And yeah, this is a Poundland forsythia and it's in its 2nd year. And here we have the anemones. So they are going over slightly now, but I've got them through here, and there's kind of like a little woodland feel through here. Look at this one. So I might pop a few through here because the ferns come up. I'll get rid of the nettles. Yeah, this is where their home's going to be. Change of plan. Look at this bare soil underneath the tree fern. I think I'll put them here. This is a maple. Yeah, and then next year they'll be really pretty there. The only thing is generally this tree fern is covered in frost protection, and so my concern would be, will that detract? Oh, I don't know. Right, I'm going to add some nice compost to here because I've got tons of it, and then I will get them in there. So I definitely can't dig the compost bin out. So luckily, about 3 weeks ago, I bought a load of our compost in and shoved it in the bin in the greenhouse. And this is to make the chickens' bath. It does need sieving. I won't be able to sieve it today, so the chickens can go without their bath. But what I'm going to use it for is to just enrich the soil underneath the tree fern. So I'm just going to transplant it to my bucket, because I know I can carry that bucket. It's not too heavy, and it's not going to be hurting my hip. So I admit to cheating. I brought 2 bucket loads of that compost down, so I didn't have to dig into the soil, and I've just literally put them into the homemade compost. It's going to rain, so hopefully they'll get a water in. I'll keep an eye on the weather, and if not, I'll fill a watering can. But I did 4 of them here. So I've added one where the original anemones are, just to extend those. Yeah, and it looks really pretty. I haven't put this little beauty in the ground yet because I'm not really sure where to put it. I want to put it because I want to put it somewhere where I can keep an eye on it, because I've never seen one like this before. It's a sun or part shade, and it flowers April to May. Gets to 90 centimetres high and about 10 centimetres across. I mean, I feel like it has to be in this border, but this border is very full on. And will I find it again? I'm going to go and search for the perfect spot. It's near the path and the wall. It's going to be competing with this honesty, but once it's finished flowering, it can do its bulby thing and take the nutrients back, whilst the honesty has grown. Yeah, I'm going to pop it there. Well, it's in the ground. I've kept the label so I know exactly what it is. I've put the eggshells around the poor delphinium that's being decimated by the slugs. I remembered to tie in the upright shoot on the rose, and I will carry on tying them in. I've only been going about half an hour, but I'm going to go and have a nice cup of tea. I've got one called Orange Awakening to try, so I'm going to try that. And here's the garden on a very overcast late March day. That was really unexpected to get those fritillaries from my husband, and yeah, I'm really grateful to him. It's a plant that I wanted to add more of to the garden. I must have mentioned it to him, but yeah, it's just lovely. They are all in the ground now, and the same with the anemones. They are all in the ground. It took less than 35 minutes. So I'm going to have a well-earned cup of tea and put my feet up. I've got a friend popping over later to pick up the plants for the charity garden, which is still going ahead tomorrow. I'm going to be there in a consultancy role, so I'll be able to tell people and guide people where I want the plants to go. The plants have been donated by 2 B&Q stores, so B&Q Eastleigh store and B&Q Oxford store have both donated quite a lot of plants. I'll try and capture those in the photos. And then the people that are providing the manpower for the charity garden are the New Forest VW Club, the New Forest Dub Club. They are very good friends of ours, and they give their time freely to help the children have a beautiful space for summer where they can go out in their wheelchairs. It's easier access for them, or if they've got some mobility, it's the paths are all going to be pressure washed, the lawn's going to be done. These charities rely on volunteers, and so we are really happy to donate our time. And like I said, I'm going in a consultancy role, so I think I might get a high vis that makes me stand out from everyone else. Anyway, please click like and subscribe. Please check your subscription. YouTube has been unsubscribing people right across all formats of YouTubers, so just check that button, and if you can click the like, please, that really helps me understand what you guys want to see. Do you want the longer format videos? Because there is quite a large drop off halfway through the videos of people viewing them, and I find that with the shorter ones you guys are hanging around for a bit longer. So just let me know in the comments below. Everyone that's reached out about their pain and their hip pain and their back pain, sending you lots of love and bright blessings. And yeah, speak to you tomorrow.